He about to tear the roof off.
I want to play on the other team. With your back? I'd love to see you try.
Great, what am I getting myself into?
The kid was everywhere.
And then I realized my key was inside the backpack.
Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on your doorstep 2 flights down?
Yes.
While you're locked inside the house?
Yes.
How'd you get out?
Fishing.
That's amazing. Quite the catch. So where did you get that backpack mounted on the wall?
I thought I was gonna have to shimmy down the drain pipe.
I would have paid to see that.
Chip bags from years back.
All right, boys. I think my break's about out. Yep.
Okay, what?
Catch up with you guys later.
I've never been to like a big theatrical production. I mean, that's big fun.
Like a Broadway play?
Yeah, like one of the big ones.
Viewpoints.
Oh, not my scene. I like being able to cheer.
Oh no, I got it.
You can cheer.
What should we be looking
Still having a game tournament this weekend?
We are.
On your travel
Bring snacks.
destinations?
Oh, I love games. Can I play? You play 2K? And I'll bring board games.
Wait, no, no need.
It's all classic games.
Oh, he's good. Just got out of that stuff stage.
The National Basketball Association of Philadelphia 76ers committee. Tickets are still available for the next. At this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Give it up to your NBA champion, your Philadelphia 76ers. Your head coach is Nick Nurse. the noise for the NBA champions, your Philadelphia.
And one of the incredible moments in an NBA season, that presentation of the NBA ring ceremony is special indeed. And greetings, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard. And for Philadelphia, they've got Josh Giddey. Porter is out there with MP. Then there's Doncic. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
As you know, MP and his team are coming off of a 3rd consecutive NBA championship. When I asked MP what it felt like to accomplish something that players like Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Shaq had done, he said, quote, "It's an honor. I'm so proud of this group of guys. This one is the sweetest for us so far." MP, always the humble leader.
Always is. Yeah, putting his teammates first. Great quality. All right, thanks. So, Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 9. Well, they say three's company. Well, GA for MP, 3 titles and counting. He's joining some pretty historic company.
And especially when you're talking about those bus drivers, right? The great players who guided their team to the promised land time and again. There's nothing more impressive. Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
76ers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And here's Edwards following the three-pointer by MP. That shot, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it goes down 2 points.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's Dillingham. And it's off from three-point range. Here's MP. And that one is good. 14 points for him. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
Here's Wembanyama. Scoreless thus far. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Michael Porter. Jared McCain's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Doncic. Wallace's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP looking around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got 17 now. Outside, Jones. Down low, pass to Berenger. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And the three-peat for MP. Greg, the first one in a while.
And those Kobe Shaq Lakers, the last team to win 3 in a row, doing it all the way back in the early 2000s.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And so it's Philadelphia, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
We've got Doncic. Wembanyama's out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. MP's shot is good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Sensabaugh, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. And for MP, last season culminated in a championship, and Greg, his 3rd Finals MVP award.
And that 3rd Finals MVP puts MP among the likes of Magic, Shaq, and Duncan. We're talking about some of the all-time greats, and MP is still looking to build on that legacy.
Now, here's Doncic. Kicks it out to MP. The 76ers, another 3.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Josh Giddey comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jared McCain. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for Nash.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And the basket by MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Dillingham. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And once again last season, MP was voted to the first-team All-NBA squad. That's his 3rd time, GA. We may be getting used to it at this point, but, man, it shouldn't diminish the accomplishment, should it?
The consistency we see from MP on a season-by-season basis is tremendous. Kevin, it is no easy feat to land on the first team that many times.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that Raptors game, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the
rotation.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Michael Porter in for Luka Doncic. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
MP outside. Another three for Philadelphia. And a chance to watch MP tonight. Fresh off his third MVP award.
And last year, he was incredible. I think MP has earned the right to call himself the best player in the league. But you know lots of guys in this league want to knock him off that pedestal.
Here's MP. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. MP passes to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Randall. Embiid, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Dillingham. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
I think for the Timberwolves, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
And now, how about those first two quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So on the floor for Minnesota, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Dillingham is out there with Edwards, and it's Reid in at the center position. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the miss by MP. Randall no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And there's Wembanyama on the assist from Giddey.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For three, Edwards. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And here's MP for three. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 49 points in the game. And 4 years now that MP has been in the NBA, Greg, feels like just yesterday. He was a bright-eyed rookie making his debut.
And, Kevin, you can see the comfort level has changed for him, right? The MP looks much more in control on the court now that he's in his fourth year. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. For three. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Randall. Shot to stop the run. Bucket is good.
Randall doesn't necessarily have to get to the bucket to be effective. He can just face you up from mid-range and do damage.
MP outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The 76ers have gone 5-7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Edwards against Eason. Edwards, no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Yep, that one goes. 56 points for MP.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 1:06 left in the third. Here's Dillingham. Trains the three-pointer.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here is MP. Fires the three. No good on the shot. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Edwards. And the shot falls short this time.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And here's MP for and again for three.
One of the best to ever do it from long range.
And in approaching first in threes made for his career, perhaps he can make the case for the best to ever do it. Edwards inside. He's covered by Eason.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
A three from MP. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And
substitution on the court.
Here's MP. From outside the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Edwards. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting from Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Twelve seconds left in the fourth. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
Yo, MP, I just heard the announcement. Finals MVP for the 3rd time. Man, they got a VIP room for you in the VIP room. Congrats, man.
Let's go, MP.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against Chicago, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. And for Philadelphia, We've got Wembanyama. Luka Doncic is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's MP, and it's Porter in at the 3, small forward. Well, Coach, there's no better feeling than getting a new season underway.
That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of excitement surrounding this season. Glad it's finally here, and I'm glad we get to be on the call.
There's the triple. The rebound by MP. Now the 76ers with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
One of the best to ever do it from long range.
And an approaching first and 3s made for his career. Perhaps can make the case for the best to ever do it. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by T. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And here are the 76ers. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them. Well, they've started this game strong offensively, 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Messi, high post, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. New Orleans shooting their first free throws tonight.
Shooting for New Orleans, Messi, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pass to Messi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He contributed 62 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Messi. Over to the wing. Outside T. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still mattered. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Pelicans trail by 8. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Filipowski. Let's go with a three. The shot won't fall.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Misi grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Giddey defends. Here's Teague. Drops in the three.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
From deep, MP nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 18.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Fears. He's out there with Henderson. Clint Capella out there with Herb Jones. And it's Queen in at the power forward position. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Jones. Here's the three. The shot no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Queen. Puts up a three. And again, no good by New Orleans. Philadelphia leading by 10. MP fast up the floor.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Jones grabs the board.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the two biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats, and it's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The 76ers, #1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Here's Filipowski. No good. Unable to win this run.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Pelicans trail by 21. Teague, the pass to Queen. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Connects from downtown.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Jones, the pass to Embiid. Screen by Embiid. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Covered by McCain, and the layup is good. 6 points for him.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
MP, the pass to Jones. And here's MP. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 34.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kick out to T. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Teague, the pass to Queen. Driving inside. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And it's Jones with the ball for the 76ers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. And the basket by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For New Orleans, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Covered by McCain. It's stolen by McCain. Pass to Eason. Back to MP. From behind the arc. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Queen. And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. Sixers ahead, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Philadelphia, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
Well, they're running the offense through MP, a guy who just continues to elevate his game, never stops working. This is why he is where he is today.
And that's why his team is where they are after the first half. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Wembanyama out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Filipowski. Driving in. Outside T. Picked by Misi. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Knocks down the triple. He's got 11.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
MP scanning the floor. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Misi. And he gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Misi. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. MP, number 1.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
Philadelphia's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Another one goes! Incredible! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And again, New Orleans, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Giddey defends. Back to T. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Teague's got 6.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
MP outside. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Nails it from 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Lets it go from 11. Doncic pulls down the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Good.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Misi, covered by Wembanyama. Filipowski sets a screen. The 3. That shot, no good. The 76ers have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Giddey defends. Here's Misi. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to MP. launches it, sinks it from distance.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Philadelphia, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Trey Murphy out there with Clint Capella, and it's Queen in at the power forward position. "35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Screen by Embiid from deep. MP sinks the tray.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to T. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. From deep, MP. Oh, connects again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
Oh, that's good.
Yo.
game last night.
Get after it, MP.
The German kid can make the lead. 3 rebounds.
I took the odds.
It is a record that many thought would be untouchable. MP has a chance tonight to pass Steph Curry's career three-point record. You can feel the buzz going through the crowd as things get ready to go. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Doncic, MP out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Houston in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Anthony Black is out there with Terry. And it's Woolridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that 3?
Here's Banchero for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. MP against Banchero. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. But he is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
Pass to Woolridge. Here's Black. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
A 3 from MP. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Suns. Now, here's Wagner. D right on him. And there it is for him.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And here's Banchero, following the 3-pointer by MP.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He dropped an amazing number of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And it's Banchero missing. The 76ers leading by 12. MP, that's for 2. Orlando grabs the miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Orlando making some changes. Good Shafino's checked in. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony Black. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Giddey's checked in.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Woolridge left side. Outside, Suggs. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
MP deciding where to go with it. There's the pick. From deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
MP way outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Philadelphia ahead, leading by... And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Purdue, and it's Hood Shafino in a shooting guard. That's us out there for Orlando. Eason, a screen on Suggs. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Hood Shafino. Still yet to score. He gets it in there.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
MP outside. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Suggs. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers leading by 21. The 3 from MP. Traps in the tray. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the 76ers with some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Embiid, and Jared McCain subbed in for Austin Reed. Banchero against Wembanyama. The wide open look here for Cherry. Another miss by Orlando. Philadelphia's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And a wide open look for MP. The 76ers another 3.
testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Woolridge is checked in for the Magic. Franz Wagner comes in for Jalen Suggs. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the 76ers. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
2 minutes.
Giddey against Wagner. Banchero, a screen on McCain. The putback. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 45 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Wagner outside. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the paint, here's Woolridge. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Hits it from 3-point range.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Back the pass to Terry. Wagner on the wing. Giddey defending. Outside Terry. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
MP outside. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Banchero, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Orlando Magic.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. And Hooper No Bloopers wants to know, it seems like you guys have a blast working together. How much do you love your jobs?
Best job in the world, getting paid to come in and roast Kenny on a daily basis. What's not to love? But don't you try and do it on social media. I have his back.
Well, you know what? I'll dish it right back at you, Shaq. But I agree, this job is the best, seriously. I mean, how often and how easy and how lucky we are to get to be here and do what we do, Arnie.
Well said, guys. That was right from the heart, I could tell. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Doncic, and it's Houston in at the small forward. MP outside. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Like the pass to Wagner. Now Woolridge. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
There's a good screen. MP fires from way outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now Black. No scoring in this one. Wagner outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul Franz in the act.
Here's Doncic. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. MP outside. The three ball. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Woolridge. And there's Terry. Shoots the three, and the three ball is good. Terry's got 6.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, some have complained that too many teams play alike, but there's a reason they say it's a copycat league. Magic coach Jamal Mosley said the game is always going to change. There's going to be ebbs and flows. It's cyclical. You have to go with the flow. Back to you.
Winning sets the blueprint. Okay, Allie, thanks.
What a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
There's a screen. A three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Terry outside. Back to Black. Wagner outside. Banchero with the screen. And it's Wagner missing. The 76ers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And here's MP for 3. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply great, sensational throughout this one. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Good on the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And it's Banchero missing.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
The three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Suggs. Nice defense from Giddey.
Even though it wasn't a clean.
Oh, my!
Nice finish. Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Suggs looking around. To the inside. Here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is... And the 76ers making a change here. MV's checked in. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Wagner connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And Woolridge kicks to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Black, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Beyond the arc, and again for 3.
And he's now tied for first.
And his next triple would see him stand alone. Woolridge a screen on Eason. Wagner looking it over. Terry setting the pick for Wagner. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
That's it. Mission accomplished.
First place in career threes is his and his.
Illegal screen. 76ers ball.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Fires from deep. He got it again. Sensational.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will.
And got it. Another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. They need this. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 40 seconds left in the game. Another three for Philadelphia.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Johnson comes in for Austin Reed. And Jones subbed in for Tari Eason. First one falls for him.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Rollins checked in for Johnson. And Philadelphia calls time here. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good, he hits again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
At the line for Orlando.
Good on the second free throw. Timeout called the 76ers. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Giddey sets the pick for MP. Good, another from three.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I get...
There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, 00, MP.
The NBA on 2. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Nets, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
So here's Dallas' starting group. A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flagg and Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Bates in at the 2 spot. And for Philadelphia, they've got MP, Jared McCain out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's take you courtside for more on MP's record-setting career.
Thanks, guys. After passing Curry and becoming the all-time threes leader, he expressed relief. He said it was great to experience. Steph reached out, had some kind words for me, and I'm glad to focus on basketball again. He's earned it, guys.
Great stuff there. Thank you. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
So it's the Mavericks now, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Inside, here's Lively, and a slam dunk by Lively.
If I've got Kyrie on my team, I want the ball in his hands as much as possible. He just makes great decisions.
Wembanyama, screen on Davis. A nice shot by MP.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Davis. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Shot is up. Another one falls for Dallas.
And we all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
Wembanyama, screen on Davis. MP, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Reeves is checked in for McCain.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Irving against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Irving up top, guarded by Doncic, and it's Irving missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
MP, the pass to Markkanen, and the shot goes down.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Bates. 1:51 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Flagg. They set the screen. From outside, off the mark. The Sixers lead by 6. Markkanen from long range. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the hustle from Doncic? A winning player.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's a great example of what...
The 76ers with some changes. MP's checked in for Embiid. Eason comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Jones in for Doncic. And Dallas also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. 1:10 left in the opening quarter. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 12 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Lillard. Lets a floater go. Rebound by Philadelphia. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavs.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Mavs. It's a 13-point game. Outside Joe. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. And Yabusele slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The three, here's Lillard. Gets the three to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
MP getting it done for Philadelphia. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Daniel Gafford is out there with Murray. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Joe in at the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thanks, Brian. I've just got confirmation that the early season trade the Jazz have been pursuing is final. They were looking to upgrade their backcourt, and when Josh Giddey became available, they felt it was the right fit. The size and playmaking that Giddey provides isn't easy to come by, and the asking price wasn't too high for them to swing the deal. This is an exciting move for the franchise. It's already got the fans buzzing.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Mavericks trail by 18. And Dallas calls time here. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Embiid. Houston comes in for Reeves. And McCain subbed in for Jones. And Dallas also making a switch. Flags checked in for Jones. Here's Flag. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Fires the 3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Outside Murray. Pass to Irving. Looking to win the run. And McCain pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 21. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level.
Yeah, BA, they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Again, the miss by Dallas.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And the Mavericks call time here. Doncic is checked in for Houston. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Murray. And Bates is subbed in for Irving. A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. And it's flag missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great work by MP getting into the body of the defender and drawing the foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for MP. A minute 29 left in the second. Pass to Flag. Lillard, a screen on Easton. Here's Flag, out to Lillard. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. MP looking around. To the inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Wembanyama, screen on Davis. MP, that was good.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Pass to Flag. Here's Bates. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. There's Davis with the 3. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession.
Now into Philadelphia, number 22.
11 seconds left in the first half. Right side Davis. No good that time. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Philadelphia on top, running away with it. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
When I look at Dallas, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the 76ers.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
And I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
We've got Jared McCain. MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Doncic in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
At the line for one.
One shot. That free throw good from Davis. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
6 on the shot clock. from deep. MP fires in the triple. MP's got 40 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Back to Irving. Pass to Flag. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Doncic finds MP. Markkanen with a screen on Lively. From deep, MP gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 43 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Back over to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Irving, the pass to Davis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Bates. Irving, a screen on McCain. Back to Irving. And stolen by Markkanen. Down low. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Irving looking it over. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Irving for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Well, one of the more versatile bigs in this league, AD can guard anyone and can attack from anywhere on the floor.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Eason comes in for Markkanen. Austin Reeves is checked in for McCain. And it's Jones in for Doncic. Davis against MP. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Jones. Nifty move. And it's Irving missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Murray comes in for Davis. Joe's checked in for Bates. And Lillard subbed in for Irving. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Flag. To the inside. Murray. And a nice finish on the layup. Murray's gotten his first basket of the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
.59 seconds left in the third. Oh, there's the alley. It's Eason with the jam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Gafford with a screen on Jones. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, with his ability to stretch the floor and his size, I'm not sure how you even guard him.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Well, there's just so much to love about Joel Embiid. Obviously, the power is there, but so is the skill. He can really shoot it, and it's why he's been an MVP in this league.
Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks, and Embiid drops them both. 35 seconds left in the third. Outside Murray. And there's the screen. To the middle. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Embiid, a screen on Jones. MP, the pass to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 9th assist of the game now. Now Lillard. From downtown, no good. Misses at the buzzer. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Philadelphia on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position.
The 76ers with some changes. MP comes in for Johnson, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Rollins. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Murray. Flaggs checked in for Joe. And Bates is subbed in for Lillard. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Then it's Flagg. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Bates in at the shooting guard. Here's Embiid. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Well, if Embiid gets rolling like this, what are you going to do? There's no way to stop him with all of that power.
Screen by Lively. Pass to Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Johnson comes in for Easton, and it's Rollins in for Reeves.
Oh, a wise move by MP, calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
And here's MP from outside, and it's Flagg with a rebound. Up top, Davis. From the stripe, the rebound by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. He drops it from range. MP's got 59 points. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
first free throw is good.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled guards of all time. He has shot 50, 40, 90 in a season, and we all know about his ability to finish at the rim.
And the 76ers call time here. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
From deep, MP. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Has to flag. And here's Davis. Covered by MP. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Flag.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great fit.
The three-pointer changed the game forever. And now no one has made as many in a career as you, MP. How do you think you'll look back on this record when your career is over?
Make sure you get on set. We can't wait to see you again.
This is something. This is a lot.
It means more than you expected.
Yeah, growing up, my whole career really, I've been racing against this fear that I started too late, got this or that level too late, that my opportunities would be limited, you know? Not by a lack of talent, I have that, or will, but a lack of access. To make the most threes ever means I've been here a minute. I've given back so much. This means that I don't know. This is just special to me. You chase something your whole life and your whole career, and you wake up one day and you got it. I don't know what else to say about that.
Well, you've defined a generation, MP. Congratulations on this incredible achievement.
At this point, I would say I am the generation. That's a lot for me.
All right. Thank you, MP. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Splash, baby.
Hey, need some help?
Let's do this.
Look out there, MP.
Starting at point, standing 6'2", number 22, Devin.
Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Jared McCain is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Porter at the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got the first 3 points tonight for the Bulls. MP with the bounce pass. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Sohan with the ball, covered by MP. Just 5 on the clock, and it's Carter missing. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Basketball.
And so just over a minute and a half played. 5 to shoot. Here's Sohan. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Buries it from 3-point range.
MP looking solid from there.
Pass to Mathurin. And here's Carter. Left side, Mathurin. Right at the elbow. Over McCain. And it's White missing.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
So, stand after an up-and-down start to his career. Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin. And it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
Put your hands together and make some noise, man.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Jared McCain. In our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Take a look at the Bulls. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Kevin. I've just got confirmation that the early season trade the Jazz have been pursuing is final. They were looking to upgrade their backcourt, and when Josh Giddey became available, they felt it was the right fit. The size and playmaking that Giddey provides isn't easy to come by, and the asking price wasn't too high for them to swing the deal. This is an exciting move for the franchise. It's already got the fans buzzing.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep a top.
Quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sohan.
His first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Lauri Markkanen.
That free throw good for Markkanen. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Back to White. Here's the three. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 20-5 run.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Bulls trail by 14. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to White. Pass to Kessler. Here's Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Markkanen a screen on White. Inside. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by MP. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Whitmore. And the shot is long. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. 76ers on top, up by 16. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Buzelis out there with Williams. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Asenge in at the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas just played phenomenal. He contributed 62 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
He may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's MP. The Bulls getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. There's the lob to Markkanen. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Sinks the three-pointer. Whitmore's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Fourth, the Bulls.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backcourt.
And that one's good. MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Mathurin for 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So, with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help. The guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination. Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
Carter looking around. Here's Sohan. Another three for Chicago.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Philadelphia leading by 12. MP outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Chicago. Following this game, they have to road to take on the Knicks in New York. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. A three from MP. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. MP's got 18 points.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
So for the Bulls. .1:15 left here in the second. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
That's his fifth three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Pass to Mathurin. And here's Carter. Outside Mathurin. 5 on the clock. The Bulls with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP with the easy bucket inside.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Porter against Mathurin. It's White on the wing. Carter outside. Hands it from downtown.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the lane. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
MP getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And we'll be right back after this.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days.
And now that we have a second here, let's check out the injury report for this squad. And that's all for us. Now it's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got MP. Doncic out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Porter. And it's Wembanyama in at center.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Bulls trail by 15. Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
White drills it from outside. White's got 13.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
MP dishes to Porter. Back to MP. This one for three. They get it back. Takes a three. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Wembanyama. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kessler passes to Mathurin. Kessler setting the pick for Mathurin. Another three for Chicago.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to McCain. Back to MP. The three. Kessler with the rebound. Bulls trail by 17. To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Is your 3-1-2 crew.
Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And the 76ers also making a change. Markkanen's checked in. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Sohan with the ball. And P's there.
Erased him right at the rim. The young guy, MP, energetically going for that block.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
1:24 left to play here in the third. Outside, White. Pass to Sohan. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
The three from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to White. Lets the three fly. And it's MP with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Carter with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Now Buzelis. White the pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Now, here's MP. He has 35. Bangs home the trifecta.
For three.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post.
Here's Matherin. Shot from the inbound. Here's White. Kept alive. They shoot again. Eason grabs the board.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Walker Kessler is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Carter. Then it's White. And it's Matherin in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And again, no good by Chicago.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And MP throws it down.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Pass to Matherin, to the inside. Here's Sohan. Coach, when you've had to scout for prospects, how much stock did you put in the NBA Combine?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can get certain things out of the Combine. I think the physical testing stuff is good to at least give you a baseline on guys. I think getting a chance to talk to some of the players is outstanding. And then just getting anytime you get another chance to watch guys work, watch guys play, it's just another data point for you.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Sixers. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
White looking around. In the corner, Sohan with it. Kessler, the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. The 3 from MP. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. MP's got 54 points.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already.
There he is. Those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday, I think. Yeah, it's favorite.
Empty about to tear the roof off.
That looked good.